शुरू करो देखा से ini kurasi dulu
Tekan lade like our subscribe na. Thank you.
Yes, I am a proud father of 2 daughters. Very peaceful, and I'm still very proud of them. See, I'm very fortunate to be in a profession where my heart really feels satisfied. So when I come and work on my duty, I not only work but I enjoy also. So that's how I devote my time to the site. But I feel very fortunate to be having a good wife. She takes care of the family problems. So for me, HT is a very challenging but very enjoyable. So that's not a big problem, balancing between family and the profession. Yes, there are so many ways of enjoying quality time. So the best important part is that when we come back home, we used to do a simple audit where we used to ask the daily events. And the ultimate aim is that in case if you face some challenges, I try my best to put in a positive way. Because I may die one day, but if you're positive, staying positive, then you'll survive. So that is, and we end up with a prayer meeting. So we feel very happy if you could do that. And that is called quality time, as per my understanding. So most of the time, we are likely to have such kind of an emergency call. For example, my eldest daughter's birthday is 14 June. And it always coincides with the World Blood Donors Day. So it's very challenging. But we have one midway between. That is, I will devote extra time on that particular day, and all the events, the credit will go to her account in the form of God's blessing. So there was understanding it, so we somehow solved that problem in such a way. Yes, one is that the 14th June every year given happening, but that's solved. The second point sometimes is that, see, as a father, it's a privilege to drop children to the school, pick up. It's a privilege. And I'm not so privileged for that part. So I feel a little guilty. And I feel very proud that we are very good in maths or science. That was what we feel. But we didn't have time to teach to our children. So that regret is there. Otherwise, that also we have some other mechanism to compensate it. But apart from that, I think it's okay. See, I feel fortunate because I'm working as a doctor, and my heart also follows that profession. So for me, work is something like satisfying myself. For others who are having some balancing problem, what I want to just suggest is that we should know how to prioritize things. Actually, everybody is busy, but if you know how to prioritize our needs in our program, then this balancing will be there.
Moi morning 8 baje nisna du kam jai aro sam aibo sam ai na ini active gunda du dagan je moi time di dai ai kimisa go edu youth life aro baba ho bishi difference ase mo an youth life te kura kam du sob kuru bole mon chale baba bishi te du sob tu kuru na pare kile dia du bacha kan je sabo lagi jai na edu pura edu kan tu kuru na para ho jai tagan du dia du ini jani jai na ini ka kam aro hota ini ka kuri thaka pura ini moila timing jane kida samoi jabo rasta de ede gena sai dai pajan bana ini atu kure kali de kan bi ata thawra te iku na page kile te pajan ba mangi se mo ganje expect kuri na tibona ji goina oli bi mon tibona para to lem pajan je sai na ekta mon bi bikai jai kile moila paja du mangi ase oli bi moi tibona para to goina na mon bidro de to ta kan ji du iku na koi pale mon bitor de tu bishi mon bikai dai ini ka bishi ben guri dai kile mon kam jaga jai na kam guri daga dam ni kitia to paja bimar ase ki baji bi ho jai na ini adam de to kam bi kitia to chhare na para ekta ho jai aro paja anje bi sawole bi important ho jai na इन्हें तंदे तो मन तो पिछे तो बिकाय
तो अपनी की डिसीजन लो टाइम देता इसी वक्त क्या डिसाइड करे
ओ भाई ने काम तो छेड़ी दिए हारो निचो बच्चा कान आइए ना सही बच्चा बाबा वाला तो खुशी एक तादु इधर से बच्चा आइए ना खोर मुझे ना बच्चा के साइज को ले एक बार बना मन खुशी हो जाए किले बच्चा कान भी आइए ना मन जब खुशी बार रखे ना itu karena aja pacaran jadi kita di sini makan lamun bi ek par sandi aja ini ektar itu tuh makan kita saja oleh ini time hoje itu magi lobo gue na kita kota kulo sih ini kasih mundu oleh ekta all restless type na kile experience tu guna aja nih family manage kuro oleh laga ini aku rena mundu bisi restless kuro na loa bisi itu montok paja kota tu na किले फैमिली मैनेज करबोले तो बेसी ताना दे इमान सस्ता तो नहोय तो किले माजी कान जे पालबा साबो लागे बीमार सिमार होय इनि गादाम देना मगन बेसी तक पाइ जाय इदुरा इनि मन इकु ना पारसे कोले एंखाम इकुन किबा ग्रो ना पारसे कोले माजी दोले बेसी चल दिन ना लेले फाल एकटा हिसाबते
you know, I think you're in a way you're never really prepared to be a parent. I think the same for both of us. You want a child, but it's something you have never experienced before, you know. So you can do all the planning, you can do all of that, but once it happens, it's. But I think one thing is it's probably one of the most exciting things in your life, you know. I mean, for me, it was the moment I knew that, you know, we were going to have a baby. Just the joy and the love was unexplainable. And then once the baby arrived, I mean, it's, you know, your whole world changes, you know. And it's like there's one more addition to the family, but it's like your life has not been enriched by, you know, plus one. It is like enriched a millionfold, you know, and it's the most exciting thing in the world. Oh, like I said, it's just the most incredible feeling. You know, after we had our first child, I remember, you know, baby is just lying there, not doing anything, not talking, but you can just sit and look at the baby on and on and on, you know. You don't know how your time goes, you know. It's the most incredible feeling. But some fun things we do would be, like I said, maybe watch a movie together, or just play games. When they were smaller, one thing that we regularly did was storytelling time. So it would be both reading to them from books. In fact, I found myself becoming more creative and just on the spot creating stories, making up stories, and some stories were quite good actually. I wish I recorded them. When they learn new things, I mean, there's so much pride, there's so much joy and excitement. When you have an opportunity to teach them something, it's wonderful. But as they grow older, you discover that they also have a mind of their own, they have a will of their own, and they don't always want to do things your way, they want to do it their way. And that's when we also have to, now my daughter is 10, and she's 10 going on 16, you know, like, and so she's growing up, she's changing, you know, she's having her own ideas, and so I'm having to adjust, even being a father, and allowing her to have her own thoughts, her ideas, and giving her space, which is hard for me because I want to be controlling and I want her to be like, yes sir, and everything, but I'm discovering that I can't do that. I think my daughter is quite not demanding. Years back, she's now 10, like I said, when she was much smaller, we told her, you're not going to get a cell phone, for example, until you are, I don't know, is that 16 or something like that. And she's okay with it. And her friends in school, some of them are using phones, and she'll never ask for a phone. She knows we have an agreement, and so that's it. And so in a way, my wife and I are privileged that she's not, demanding, expensive stuff and things like that. I think the only thing she will ask from us is, can I watch TV, or can I have your chocolate in the fridge? I think that's pretty much it. And so I think we are quite, in a way, blessed, that she's not demanding. Soon to be fathers. First advice, get as much sleep as you can before the baby arrives. Just sleep well. But because once the baby comes, your sleep is going to be disrupted. The second thing I would tell them is that they already have the capacity inside of them to be good fathers. And we are all nervous. Baby's coming. What kind of father am I going to be? Can I really be a father and a good father? And I just want to say it'll be okay, and you'll be okay. So that's what I would tell the fathers. Yeah.
When we first entered service and when the children are very small, sometimes we feel very guilty also. There were times like where I don't meet, even though we live in the same house, I don't get to see my children face to face, even for 1 week at a stretch also, because by the time I go home, they're already asleep. And sometimes I get out of home before they wake up, or sometimes they go to school while I was still asleep. So there were times like where I didn't get to see them, even for a week or more, even at a stretch. For us too, we cannot say it's any day is ideal or any day is problematic. Like for us too, we are expected, and our service nature deserves that we are to be on our toes 24/7, because we cannot say that it's a Sunday, it's a holiday, so let crime or any untoward incident, we cannot just bypass it. We have to attend to it, whether it's a Sunday or holiday or in the middle of the night or any time of the day or night. Our service nature demands that we have to attend to all problems all throughout our life, so long as we are in service. My 3 daughters, they were just growing up like in class 1, 2, so many a times they ask me like, Dad, when will you take us out for outing? And I'll say, this coming Saturday. So when finally that Saturday comes and then I couldn't take them out, they feel very bad also. And it seems they were telling my mom, like, after coming to Dimapur, Daddy is always lying. Huh? So if we look back to those days, the situation was not like this those days. So if we look back, like, as children, they must have really felt. And I too feel it.
Was there, and do you recall any incident in your life where you were torn between your family and your professional work? Any incident?
No, there were many, we can say, like, as I was telling, like, we fix a date for outing, or sometimes, like, even for the birthday of my daughter, like, I couldn't be home. When she invited her friends, like, to show me as a proud father, I couldn't be there. So there were times like that.
So is it rewarding being a father otherwise? And how rewarding is it being a father?
No, it is very rewarding, because, like, in whatever we do, however successful we are in your social status, in whatever way we are, no? Without the children, I don't think, like, life will really matter. So the happy days or the sad days, not every day is a rosy day, but then to share time with the family when you call back, or the days you look forward to, like children are everything to a father. Yeah, I can say that no matter what your service nature is, whatever time you can get, even it's at late or at night or early morning, like whatever time you get. Because there were times like when I go home late and I used to wake up all my children also, just to wake them up, even the sleep, just to hug them. So even to other fathers of my life, I wanted to say that, like, whatever little time you have, give it to them, because childhood never comes back.
Chokra time de to babi sabi sob manu ekta chokra la life to kino thakibo lage mane bishi budmas bi thake na khushi kurule mon jay ar eku bhabna na thake hoile bi moila hisab pra baba hua piche de moi bishi bharba janise ki baba la life to kino ase kile mane moila babar bra koi thake chokra tumi noa grow lagi hole bi etu time te ko hisab nai na kile chokra ase to masti kurubo budmas kurubo ar ki kurule mon jay ki lobule mon jay ekdam mangibul try kurubo lobule mon jay hole itia buji ase ki baba hua piche de ekta baba laga na baba ekta to kinuka hobo lage itia bujise kile bacha isi to bacha abisi de jani to baba to ajibra hi baba laga life to aki jau lage to etu ase bacha logote time dibule laga na parile kidaba to bishi mon duk lage hole bacha logote kita moi time die baba ekta bacha logot time die bachar bra etu korbule mon etu korbule mon etu khilibule mon kitabi moila bacha ki nai babar bra tu na pare baba to bura hoise na itia tu dangor hoise tu nijur ba korbi inon moi kitabi nokoi kile ekta baba laga mane काम एकता आसे कि एकता ड्यूटी एकता आसे कि बाबा तो बच्चा लोगों दे टाइम तो बेसी पाक तो टाइम दिबो लागे बच्चा खान के टाइम दिबुले न परा तो मोला हिसाब पर तो बाबा एकता करने बेसी लॉस आसे निकी मोला बच्चा छुकरी दो छुतु वाला दो जून दे ताई लास्ट ईयर जून दे होले आसे और মই লগতে মান ডাঙৰ একটা অপৰচুনিটি আইছে কি মই হায়দৰাবাদ যাব লাগে ইতিয়া বাচ্চা দুবি ইনুকা প্ৰবলেম দি আছে কি টাইম নহা আগিতে তাইকে অপারেশন কৰিব লাগে তো এনুকা টাইম দি একটা ভাল একটা অপরচুনিটি আছে কি মান প্লিজ কাম হায়দৰাবাদ আপনারা সুইডিং আছে মইলা লাইফ তে ফার্স্ট মানে ভাল একটা কি কব गिफ्ट एक पानिस ना तो मैं इतिया मैं इतुके छाड़ी किनी फैमिली छाड़ी नि जाइसे गले तो मैं फैमिली तो काली परसुनी बच्चा होले आसे आरो मैं जाई किने ताते हायद्राबाद जाई किने मोला ड्रीम मोला सपना तो मैं फुलफिल करबले इमान डाঙर अपरचुनिटी पाइसे तो करब लागि तो ना तो इतिया कोनटु वालाते मैं चॉइस करब न टाइम दे ईश्वर के मोला मोनब्रा ईश्वर के एक बार ओ ईश्वर मैं इतिया दुईटा लगा मजते फाँसी किने आसे मैं यातिर ब्रा ताते जाइसे गले तो मोला अपरचुनिटी बेसी डाঙर आसे और इतु छाड़ी किने जाइसे गले तो मोला फैमिली दे प्रॉब्लम डाঙर एकटा आसे तो आपनिला ऊपर छाड़ी आसे कोइने आरो जादु किতিয়া आइबो नजाने इतु मैं फिक्स की टाइम याते आइबो इमान टाइम लबो एनो नाय किতিয়া खतम हो बिदि नाम आबो তো এনেকুৱা কাৰণে চলো ঈশ্বৰকে প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰিছে আৰু বাচ্চাকে ফেমিলিখিনি ছাড়ি কিনি মই যাইছে যাৰ পিছতে বাচ্চা লগা ডেলিভাৰী লা ডেটটো পहुंची আছে অলৰেডি মই লা কামটো খতম নহয় তো ঈশ্বৰ লগা কথা ঈশ্বৰ লগাই মৰম কি মই লা কাম বি খতম হৈছে আৰু মই ডিমাপুৰ বেক আহিছে বেক অহা পিছতে মই আজি পहुंचिছো কালি মই লা বাচ্চাটো ঈশ্বৰ মৰম পৰা আহিছে এইটো দুনিয়াতে তো মই আৰু একটা ডাঙৰ একটা তাতে ব্লেছিং পাইছে কি মই লগা ভাৱনা কৰা লগাটো হৈছে আৰু ইয়াতে বি মই ভাৱনা কি কৰি থাকিছে এইটো বি হৈছে তো লাইফতে এনেকুৱা হৈ থাকে হ'লে বি চবটো আচল ঈশ্বৰৰ লগতে ছাড়িব লাগে ঈশ্বৰেই আছে মেনটো কেতিয়াবাতো নিজকে বেছি গুচাও দে মই কিলে শাদি কৰিছে মই কিলে বাবা হৈছে মই ছোকৰা টাইম লগাই ভাল লাগিছে মই আজি শাদি কৰিনে বাজা আহিছে আৰু মোক কোনটো দুনিয়াতে মই ফাঁচি যাইছে কেতিয়াবাতো এনেকুৱা গুচাও হৈ দে হ'লে বি এইটোখন ভাবিলে বি কেতিয়া বাচ্চাখন পৰা উবা নহ'লে তো বাবা ডেডি কৰিলে তো যাইছে এইটো টাইমতে আৰু ওতো ভাল ডেডিটো হ'বলৈ ট্ৰাই কৰে আৰু কৰিব লাগে চব মানুহ কেলে বাবা একটাতো ভাল বি আছে বিয়া বি আছে আপুনি ভাল দেখিছে কৰিলে তো ভাল হ'ব বিয়া দেখিছে কৰিলে বিয়া হ'ব এইটো আপুনি লগা চইচ হ'লে বি মই লগা চাইড পৰা তো ভালেই হ'বি দে চব বাবা খান দে আজি কোনোবাতো বাবা হৈছেও পাৰে আজি না আৰু কোনোবাতো হ'বলৈ আছে ওলা কোনোবাতো হৈ যাইছে তো কোনোবাতো হস্পিটেলত থাকিব বাবা হ'বলৈ লগা ৰেডি থাকিব হা এইটো টাইম দে কেতিয়া আপুনি লগা বাচ্চা আপুনি লগা লাইফতে শাদি কৰাৰ পিছত আহাতো আপুনি ভাবি চাবি মই আজিৰ পৰা বাবা হৈছে দেই তো মই লগা কেৰেক্টাৰ মই লগা বিয়া নিয়ম সব একবাৰ ফেলাব বাচ্চাকে দেখি কিনে আজিৰ পৰা মই বাবা হৈছে মই ভাল ৰাস্তা দি বিৰাব লাগে
আপনি ঘরে কুকিং দেন এলি সাফ সাফাই দে হেল্প করে নকরে
মই না মাইকি গে আয়া কিলো নকৰো আয়া চাবি মই ছোকৰা হোৱা টাইম দে ছোকৰা থকা টাইম দে বইনি খান পৰা মই কোকাই মান পুঞ্জি ওলাই আছে নমক বিচি আছে না ঝাল বিচি আছে সব তো চাই কিনে থালি দি ওলাই কিনে প্লেট দি ওলাই কিনে ভাল ভাল দিব সব এনেকুৱা কৰি থাকিছে মই লা ছোকৰা লাইফতে হ'লে মইতো ভাবিছোঁ এনেকুৱাই থাকিব নি মোৰ লাইফটো ন বাবা খান বাবা খান বেছি দুখ পাই আছে মই জানে কিলে শাদি কৰা পিছতে বাচ্চা নাহা তাক এইটো শাদি কৰিছে দে হ'লে বাচ্চা নাহা তাকতো ছোকৰা ছোকৰি আছে বাবে হ'লে বি কেতিয়া বাচ্চা অহা পিছতে মাইকীৰ পৰা হানি ডাৰ্লিং নক'ব এইটো টাইম দে বাবা খান প্লিজ এইটো বুজিবি এইটো টাইম দে কি ক'ব হেই এইটো ঘূৰিবি তো সব জৱান টাইম লগা ভাৱনা কৰা টাইম দে উপায় নাই সব কৰিব লাগে বৰ্তন বি ধুলাব মাইকীলা কাপোৰ বি ধুলাব লাগে ঘৰ ঝাৰু বি মাৰিব লাগে আৰু ক্লিনটো থাকিব লাগে কেলে বাচ্চা আহিছেতো না হয় না নাই তো বেছি বাবা খান মহিলা হিচাপ পৰা কৰাটো কৰি আছে হ'লে ছুপাই হ'লে মইতো কৰে মই কৰাৰ নিচিনা আপুনি খান বি কৰিবি ঘৰতে হবি বাহিৰতে হবি বাবাতো বাবা চব কৰিব লাগে শাদি হৈছে দে হ'লে বি নাৰ লগতে নহয় অ'কে বাবা খান মৰম দে ফাৰ্ষ্ট এণ্ড ছেকেণ্ড এণ্ড থাৰ্ড এণ্ড ফৰ্থ এণ্ড নাই লাভ ইজ ব্লাইণ্ড মানে লাভ ইজ কালাৰ ব্লাইণ্ড অ'কে এতিয়ালা জেনেৰেশ্যন দে অলৰেডি বাবা খান লাভ ইজ কালাৰ ব্লাইণ্ড নহয় দে অ'কে লাভ ইজ লাভ আছে অ'কে এইটোৰ পৰা বাচ্চা আৰু আপুনি লাভ মাইকী কে মৰম কৰিবি অ'কে Love you all.
Thank you.